The old man was completely blind, yet the girl who worked as his caretaker still gave him eye drops every day. But soon, she started to notice something strange. Every night while she slept, someone would switch off the light outside her door. Moments later, she'd hear footsteps moving in the dark. One night, she couldn't take it anymore and opened the door, but there was no one there. She began to suspect something supernatural and went to speak with a local priest, who said it might just be hallucinations caused by her isolated living conditions. But the strange things didn't stop. The light was always switched off, followed by hurried footsteps in the hallway. One night, she even heard a loud bang and saw the window had a hole in it. That made her even more nervous. The next day, she took care of the old man like usual, but started wondering if he was really blind, then who was turning off the lights at night. She started to feel like someone was secretly watching her. When she noticed another hole in the window, she grew more cautious. She even drew her knife just in case and opened the door, but once again there was no one outside. Later, she purposely dropped her knife in front of the old man while cleaning his clothes to test if he'd react. He didn't. Then she waved her hand in front of his eyes. No blink. She was finally sure he really was blind. But that only raised more questions. If he wasn't the one turning off the lights, then who was it? They were the only two people living there. That night, things got worse. The window now had 5 holes. As expected, the light went out again. She picked up her knife, determined to find out the truth. But just as she opened the door, she heard footsteps outside. She quickly closed it. When she looked through the holes, she suddenly felt a chill down her spine. Turning around, she saw the old man lying on her bed. She was stunned. Was this just her imagination? She blinked and looked again. He was gone. Then the footsteps started again. Unable to stand it anymore, she took a lantern and quietly approached the old man's room. She poked a hole through the window to peek inside, but just then, the door suddenly opened. Shocked, she accidentally stabbed her own eye with a sharp stick. When she looked up, the old man was staring right at her. She didn't wait for any explanation. In a panic, she drove her knife straight into his throat and killed him. To cover it up, she cut his body into pieces. A few days later, the priest came to check on her. He told her that if she wasn't comfortable staying there, she could leave, but the girl just smiled. She believed she had already solved the problem. That suspicious man was gone. As they walked past the old man's room, she noticed a figure hiding inside. Cautiously, she leaned closer to the window. Right then, the light went out again, and the sound of those familiar footsteps returned.